Next up is ESRI, India.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome. Since morning we are looking at various aspects of geospatial technologies, how people at different locations, at different globally, at different organizations, they are leveraging this technology. I would like to bring in some of these aspects with respect to some of the extracts from the case studies we have ESRE has executed globally. If you look at this transportation life cycle, well, we had, since morning we have seen the complete aspects, starting from this planning, designing, surveying, subsequently construction, operations, and maintenance. At the entire stage, geospatial technologies plays a very key role, very critical role, and that is where I would like to, in subsequent slides, I'd like to showcase some of these case studies and some snapshots where all people has taken benefits, derived benefits from these technologies. So starting from this planning, if we start from here, at the stage of planning, as we know, geospatial technologies can play a role, specifically if we look at some of these snapshots from the case studies, where corridors planning has been executed. Expansion planning, when we are trying to do this expansion planning, we need to know in advance what all areas are going to be affected, what is the impact, what is, if we want to, there are some bottlenecks and all. So in using these geospatial technologies, some of these expansion planning projects has been executed. When we talk about this expansion planning, then comes this property acquisition. So once this expansion planning has been done, then subsequently which all properties are going to be affected, which needs to be acquired, what is the economic values which needs to be handled and managed. So then here again, using this GIS, geospatial technologies, this particular thing, property acquisition aspect has been handled. Not only globally, some of these projects has been executed even in India, where we had leveraged this aspect of GIS, of property acquisition. Now coming to this designing and cost estimation, once this this planning has been done, then this designing and cost estimation, what all budgets will be required, what all assets will be required, what all the timelines will be required. So all these things one can plan using this GIS technology, and under this case study it was handled. And finally, this is another snapshot from this case study where this complete project and construction management has been done. This is in fact from this China, where they had implemented this complete project of the roads and used this technology where all they need to plan these routes and what is the construction, what is the status of the construction. Now coming to this Indian scenario here, Honorable Minister has indicated about this PMGSY scheme. So in this scheme also the same concept can be applied. We know there are various contractors involved, where there is agencies involved. So while this construction management, one can see what exactly what is the status in the field right now. What was the construction allocated, what is the route allocated, and how much it is completed. So and as with respect to these funds and all. So here in this construction management, one can effectively use this technology. Now coming to this another aspect, very critical aspect, well, not many people have covered it, but environment and geotechnical analysis for the roads. When we talk about the soil and geology and underlying terrain and some of these aspects which are very critical, because today if we build a highway and all and tomorrow it goes down. So some of these aspects are again very critical to be analyzed, and they're also in using these standard models which are available under geospatial technologies has been leveraged. Here if we see not only environmental impact and geotechnical analysis, if we look at this highway safety, this is again one a very critical aspect when we talk about this building new highways. So which all areas where more and more accident prone areas, why it is happening? There are cases which are the design flaws at times when those highway accidents are happening because of the design issues. So some of those things can be well in advance